All right. Hello, everybody. Good day. Welcome back to another stream in the most delicious Sky Factory 4. I have not been in here much since we were last here together, so I haven't really changed a whole lot, except for the most important thing I've ever done in my life. Actually, it's not that important, but I love it. So I'm going to show it to you. Yes, that was a good picture, Turtle. I enjoyed that. That was very nice. Well done. Very, very cool. Hello, everybody. Ooh, so many people showing up already. I appreciate that. So, today, a couple little things to do. I feel that while I have a base here in the overworld, what I'm missing is a home. A little place where Draven can go to relax, kick his delicious, glistening, glitch-infused boots up, and spend some alone time. So today, we get to the hunting dimension. We're going to build a several-room domicile for Draven. You want me to fix my that helmet? Actually has taken a bit of a beating, hasn't it? I'll fix it quick. But yes, I think that would be something fun. I'm going to, of course, need your help to design it. Interesting. Good question, Em. I'm thinking a different style for each room. I'm going to need a bedroom. I'm going to need a kitchen. I'm going to need a library. And I'm going to need at least one living room to entertain guests. Maybe even a study as well, I'm thinking. So I'm very, very excited about seeing what we can put together. And Rexy just finished episode 3 of Merge Worlds. I am glad that you are enjoying it. I'm very proud of that. And our next episode is tomorrow night, which will be groupy. Tomorrow will be a busy day because I'll be doing 3 things. So tomorrow morning is the test drive, where we're going to go ahead and test 2 new mod packs, give an hour and a half to each one and see how it goes. Tomorrow we're doing, I think it's Rustic Waters, and what was the other one? Give me a minute and I'll look. The other one was Pixelmon Galaxies. So that is what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning. Then I'll take about 30 minutes to grab a quick bite to eat. And then we'll be doing Community Play Day. That's something we're going to talk about a little bit later when a few more people show up. And then, what else? And then Merge Worlds tomorrow night. Whoa! Who did that? Creeper. Right here, I'm standing here with no armor. Ah! He blew up my anvil! That or my anvil blew up. One or the other. 2 you suggest? Were they both your suggestions? I had a list and I tried a couple of them. And those are the 2 that loaded up successfully and looked cool. I am eating gummy lifesavers because they are delicious. I need a new anvil. Anvil. I can. Excellent. And I will need a brick. Did you? Okay. Well, I went back through the thread because that's where I always look for that stuff first, and I knew one of them you'd suggested, but I wasn't sure it was both of them. But that works. They're good suggestions. They both look pretty interesting. I got them to load up without any problems, and then once I see they load, I don't go any further because I want to learn it all with you guys. So there's that. Swedish Fish, I approve. All right, so we are going to go real quick over and figure out what we're going to do for the house. But I'm thinking the house is not going to be attached to the archive. Instead, we're going to have a door to it with this fatty fat portal gun that I built today. I also went and built all the different components for a kitchen. So that way we have those for when we're ready to go. Excellent. So yes, I've got all the kitchen sinks and counters and stuff. And they all were empkable, which was very nice. So we can use those to our heart's content. Yeah, I want to say I saw a lot of Rustic Water ones in there as I was going back through it all. So I tried to go back 4 or 5 months and grab all of them. I still have a list of several ones I haven't tried yet. I just grabbed a couple of the ones that I thought looked very cool up front. Because, you know, why not, right? All right, so we're going to go over there and we're going to kind of figure out what's going on, where we want to build. I'm thinking one of these 2 empty rooms will be for portals. And I'll put portals to different locations that we build here in the hunting dimension. Max Parker says, great tutorials. Well, thank you, Max. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate that as well. Cool. All right. So, yes, the portal. So, originally, I talked about busting this glass open so I could do magic stuff up top. But I think now I will use a portal to get to the magic section so I can keep this very cool glass ceiling that I have going on. So, let's go downstairs and look at a couple of things. All right. So, first of all, I want to show you something cool. That's not it. I want to show you something else that's cool. This. I hadn't really done it before, but I came out and just kind of looked at what I built so far. I really like the way this looks. I don't know why, but it's just, from the outside, it looks very cool. And I also really like the way that the main building changes colors from the outside. I think it looks pretty groovy. Now, the outside, there's some extra blocks and such out here that, you know, like over here, I still have a bunch of mystical stuff. Thank you for subbing to the channel, Pain. And thank you for subbing to the channel, Redstone Games MC. Okay, well, thank you very much, Stan Van Stick, as well. My goodness, that's 3 back-to-back. I know Pain has been a fan of mine for a long time. I believe so. Pain has been part of my life for a very long time. Oh, goodness. All right. Where's the 30-minute tutorial on how to break a block with your... I'll see what I can put together for you. So, that's not where I want to go. Oh, no! Oh, there he is. From right there, he didn't load in. I thought we lost Big Squeaky, and I didn't want to lose him again. Okay. So, here we have the wall where I have plaqued out the names of all of the different members who have, that at least are currently active. There are probably some that were active at one point and have left. But unfortunately, I don't have a list of those. So I have everybody that is currently up on the wall with all the moderators right here kind of side by side. Yes. Oh, the doors up there? Yeah, I'll show you those in just a second. But the most important thing that I've learned is there was something that you could only access. No, Bastage is not there, Turtle, because he's no longer a member. Noticed that yesterday while going through the list. He has finally ended his thing, so I appreciate the year plus he was on there. But yeah, he is no longer on there now. So there was something you could only get in creative that I have added to almost every build that I built in Sky Factory 4, once I realized it existed. And today I was overwhelmingly pleased to find that now you can actually make it. You do not have to be in creative. You just need a bunch of fish. And then you too can have a walrus. That's right, my friends. The walrus is now craftable. Let's talk about it. It is. If you've ever been on the Sky Factor stuff, you know I love the walrus. Look at that. Just a circle of fish. I love the walrus. And in every tour, I always have a walrus. Finding that craftable today, I'm not going to lie. That tickled me pink. I loved it. So these signs will work. Again, they're not phenomenal. Some of them are, it doesn't center as well as others. Sometimes it won't let me center anything. I don't understand why that is. I do have all the mods over here that are members. And yeah, including Mr. Neon. Neon was still, at this point, I believe he's listed as the oldest member. And not age-wise, but longest-term member. So, yes. The walrus! I was so excited. Okay, so I just want to show you that I did that, and my goal is that, if we ever get to the point where that circles, I can always go up and around as well. You know what I mean? There's anywhere where there's white could basically have a plaque is kind of what I'm thinking on. So, yes. Oh, no. What happened there? Huh. Well, that's not cool. I'll fix that later. So somebody asked about the doors. So these doors here, punchable doors. So there are several different colors. Pink, blue. I think there's a yellow one as well. You cannot craft these. These aren't craftable, but you can get them from the final castle in the Twilight Forest. So that's where oh, hello. What do we got there? Welcome. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining up to the members. Phenomenal. Oh, did it unjoin you? Okay, yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes, yeah, if the month ends, it drops you and such. But hey, welcome back. All right, so yes, these doors, you can farm them in the final castle, in the big white castle. It's also where I got these pink and yellow blocks that I like the way they look as well. So yes, you can get these doors, and you can build them in any shape. As long as they're at least a 2x2, you can make a door out of them. You can make them any square or rectangle shape that you want. I don't know if you can make them L-shaped or anything like that. I'll be honest, I've never tried. But you can make them shaped squares and rectangles and things. So that's why the blue ones are only 6 because I chose to make them 6. I could have made them bigger, but I wanted them to be a little different than over here. So yes. Oh, you are very close, eh, Turtle? Nice. Does the L work? Cool. So yeah, these doors are pretty cool, but unfortunately they are uncraftable. Same as these blocks here, you have to farm them. So I guess every shape will work as long as it's, a shape. How many final casters are in the Twilight Forest? Technically unlimited. Since it's like every other Minecraft world, whichever direction you go, it's just going to keep going and going and going. More and more will spawn eventually. I've come across 3 or 4 of them already in mine. I know the L too well. Can you put them on the floor or ceiling? I would assume you could. Yeah, they should be workable in any place. They all have they're all the blue door, but the color outside, I want to say there's yellow ones. There may be purple ones, but don't hold me to that. 60 million by 60 million? Well, I'll let it slide then. If you would sell a plush, what would it be? Like a Draven plush? It'd be a Draven plush. If I could sell any plush, it would look like this. Except maybe a little bit more cartoony. You know what I mean? A little less blocky. But if I had to pick something that was not me, I would probably go for either my Walrus, who is the bestest, or maybe a big old fat Ergast. Like one of these would be kind of cool with all those tentacles hanging out. That'd be kind of snazzy. Nice. Have a cube completely encasing something. 60 something. Oh, the block? Potentially. A Draven U2s? I don't know what a U2s is, so I'm not familiar with that one, so I apologize. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll put a portal here. With my portal gun. See, it's right there. And then that portal will take us to the new house. Oh, with the sound inside? Yeah, if you squeezed it, it had the sound blocks. That'd be awesome. Okay. All right, so let's go. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a floaty block. I'm going to go a distance away because I still want to build off of that. I mean, I'm going to keep building off of that as the archive. But the Draven, his house, if you will, my domicile, I can put it just about anywhere, right? Oh God, do I have it? Please tell me I have a way to get back. Whoops. Okay, hold on real quick. Oh, good. There's the map. Hang on. Let me fix that real quick before I mess up. Oh, not ho. Whoops. Home. Where my heart is. Okay. So, oh, there it is. Still visible. All right, good stuff. So, hello, Brave. What up? This is fine. This is far enough, right? Let's grab us a floaty. So, I think that the house is going to be more internal than external. Let me explain what that means. I don't care what it looks like from the outside. I care about more what it looks like on the inside. So I'm thinking I start off by making like a big square room, and then we can encase it with whatever we want to decorate it so the outer wall just doesn't exist. Gives us a starting point. And that will thing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some brick. It's not the most exciting block, but it'll get us started. And I should have brought a gadget. Do I bring a gadget? Oh, good. Excellent. Let's see. Today I learned Draven is good at making card games. I've made many a card games in my time. When I was real young, I started making board games when I was my own versions of Monopoly and such when I was like just a wee lad back in the old country. And I've always enjoyed making games. So I've always wanted to make merged world themes games and stuff like that. Maybe one day. Ooh, almost falled. Uh-oh, I did falled. Reminds me, I need to make a Christmas video here very soon as well. Need to work on that probably. Okay, so right now I'm just mapping out what is going to be the first room. So, again, this is just going to be the outer shell. We can still decorate inside with different blocks to make it look cooler inside. Oops, didn't bring enough. I just want to make sure we've got something to work with. At least, even if we just do the bottom. Maybe I'll just do the bottom. And then we can work from there. Build up. Build up if we want to. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whoops. No, thank you. And, let me out of there. Okay, I should take care of that. So that one. All right, we have a starting point. It is very dark, but that's okay. Let's see, did Draven's Scottish just come out, or was it gonna? No, it's Scottish. I slip into it once in a while for fun. Okay. So it is always dark here. So let's put some lights down. Right. I just heard the chubby chinchilla jump out of his cage and go running across the floor. Oh, that's one that's there. That'll start with that for now. Let's see here. What popped up there? Draven singing a Men in Stone. I'm having issues with the miniature machines mod. Place down the projectors. It keeps telling me there's a cobble in the way, but there isn't a single block in the radius of the projectors. If you're making the largest ones, or anything past the first one, they have to raise. They have to be above the ground here. So if you set them on the ground, technically the ground is in the way. So, for example, if you're doing the largest one, I want to say it has to be the 7th block. So you'd have 6 blocks and then it, in order for the ground to not be part of the problem or part of the issue. So yeah, the bigger you go, the higher they have to go as well. Paul, good day, liked and shared. Well, I appreciate that, Paul. Paul, you know, you are one of the 3 longest members that this channel has. I realized that yesterday. I was putting all of the members in the new members trophy room, and Paul has been with me a very long time. I appreciate that, Paul. Paul's pretty kick-ass. I can't remember. For the largest one, it has to be the 6th or 7th. Like maybe you have to have 5 blocks and then it, or 6 blocks and then it. You know what? I'll just go check. We got a second here. I'm in no hurry. Well, guess I could have made that a little bit better. Let me go back and check mine real quick. Only take a second. Hey, Noel. How's it going? Here we are. All right, so there's the largest one. So that it's already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so it's 6, and then the projector has to be the 7th block for it to be the highest one, because you'll notice it goes right to ground at this point. And then some of the smaller ones don't have to be that high, but I recommend if you're going to do it, go ahead and make the biggest one. Made a hole. Go ahead and make the biggest one possible. That way you've got all the space in the need. Plus, it looks cool. Let's see. Who the oldest current member is. Like, age-wise, or who's been the member the longest? I can find out. Who's been a member the longest? Well, pretty close anyways. It doesn't give me days, but it does have in the order they signed up. Let's see. I hear you. Come on, buddy. Baby. Let's see. So the members that have been with me for 12 months, in the order that I have them listed, although one of them may be different. It's Neon, then Paul, then Gus. Now, in the middle of that, so the one person who's been there longer, the very longest, is James Drury, who's been with me 13 months. And then Jack Dunn's Disney is at 11, along with Scott Allen, guy who played Rafe, and Moog Courtney. So, yes, longest is James and then Neon, or what I'm seeing here. Cool. All right, we're back here. Membership age-wise. Yeah, that one. Hello. Hey, Buffy. Kitties are freaking out a little bit because they were locked upstairs all day. They can't come down here. Hey, Camille, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to play games. Messing with me. Server run by my friend. Oh, that's cool. All right. Is it a prestige thing? How do you teleport to the waypoints? Oh, I can help you with that. So that's not a prestige thing. That's having cheats turned on, which you can do when the game first gets built. When you're first building your world, it's an option. Or you can open to LAN, turn allow cheats on, and then start LAN world. That'll turn them on for this playthrough. But when you log off and come back in, they won't be on again. So that's part of the cheats function. And the only one that I ever really care about. Because it's easy. Say small for your eyes. Yeah, they're a little small. It's so hard to get really detailed emojis. I'm really happy with what Shadow's been able to do. For it to be one specific block only, no, it can be anything you like. As you can see, I've got bricks and I've got glowstone and I've done it at a cobble before. The important is how high it is, because if I see, you can see how far down the orange goes. So it's going all the way to the ground. If this is where your floor was, it would be right here, and all the orange beneath it is where it's trying to go, but your floor level right here is in the way. Carry over other channels? That'd be cool. Okay, Paul. I will check those out. I've been on there a whole lot today because I was working, sadly, but I did hop on a couple times to answer questions. All right, Noel. Have you go to ma'am. Catch you later. Okay, back to work. What are we doing? Yes, this way. Draven's new house. Draven needs a domicile. Comfy place to call his own. Hush, Big Squeaky. Another reason I'm putting it way over here, so I don't have to listen to Big Squeaky. Okay, now where did I build it? Okay, I was over here. Now I better put a waypoint over here too, or I'm gonna be in trouble. We'll just new, and I'll just call it that. Fix it later, because I may want to be higher or lower eventually. All right. So here we are. Oh, well, let me turn that off because that'll be annoying. Okay. All right. So I feel like we have some options here. So should I start with like a central room and then build off of it? Or should I start with something like a bedroom and just start building off of that? Like, I felt like a central room that I could build off of would be cool. Maybe this could be the size. I'll have to count it real quick because it may not be even, and then I'll be angry at myself. But let me do that real quick. Let's see. 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so that's got to go one further. Oh, wait. Maybe not. I normally like to have an odd number so I have a central point, but if I want double doors to go off of it evenly, then I need to have 2 instead of 1. Let's count and find out 1. 6, 7, 9, 10. 23. So this one is one further already. So either I have to add a block or get rid of a block. I think I'm going to get rid of it and make it even. I don't normally do that. We don't need double doors, man, for it to be fancy. All right. No double doors then. So be it. Single doors for Draven's house. Central room. Okay. So again, we can do it. I'm thinking of having 8 rooms. So on this wall, I'd have a door and then a door. And one of them, when you go in, the stairs would go up to a room, and the other one would have stairs going down to a room. That way I can have 8 large rooms without them really running into each other. That would actually probably allow me to do the double doors without it being a problem as well. Actually, let me grab some sand. Sand is my building material of choice in most situations. We said 23, right? Yeah. Half of that is 11, so I need 12th block. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Middle row that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the actual middle block. Oh, dang it. Okay. There we go. That's middle of the room right there. Let's see. Trying to get 10.3 subs on YouTube. Psh. You know, and I don't mean this sarcastically. It's actually a very big compliment. But almost not a day goes by where at least one comment is left on a video saying, I came here thinking you'd be one of those 100,000 or $1 million subs channel, and I was blown away by the fact that you only have 10K. It's quite flattering that people feel that the quality of the content is something you'd expect to see on a larger channel. Very flattering. I appreciate that. But I'm not yet. Working on it. I want to say, actually, while I've got it up here, let's see. In the past month, I have had across my videos 1,400 comments left, approximately. I rounded up. Think about that. 1,400 comments. YouTube and the apps don't even tell me about 3/4 of the comments I get. I get a lot of them, and I try to answer every comment that pops up, but they don't even notify me of half of them. I'll go to a video and start looking at it and see all these comments and questions people have left, and I always feel bad, and I go back and trying to answer them. Sometimes they're months old. But YouTube only notifies me of some of them. I have it turned on. There's just on or off. There's not a only see this many. So I don't know how to get them all or how YouTube decides which ones to tell me. But it does. All right, so there's our central room. So, central spot. I like the idea of 2 doors off. That gives us 8 rooms to play with. I'm thinking, let me see. I could do pillars, maybe in the corners. Make it a tall room. And then, excuse me, even have like a balcony going around the top that doesn't really go anywhere. I can have stairs in a couple corners leading up. So I would put the pillar not in the exact middle, but in a ways. Have a balcony going around, and then we could hang like maybe banners around the balcony in some type of pattern maybe. I'm just spitballing ideas here. If you guys have anything cool you want to throw at me, feel free. It's the first thought that I have. I almost feel like I want to make this room out of this brick, so it's very castle-like. But that could be an idea. But pillars, let's see what we've got in the world of pillars. I may have to go back and make some things, because I may not have everything we're looking for yet. Let's see. What would look good as a pillar? Ooh. Oh, that's I can't make that one. Ice pillar. Ooh, we could have an ice room. That would be kind of cool. We could call it the Canada room. I could have a Canada room made of ice and snow. I like the sound of that. Mixed with bricks and mossy bricks. That's a very good idea. Take a look at mossy and see what we've got some options. There's a lot of really cool mossy bricks. Oh, there's the mossy castle bricks too, which are, but you can't make those. You gotta go for I really like these ones, the blue and green. Those look nice. Made of ice and snow and syrup. That sounds deliciously wonderful. So the blue-green ones look a little better, but the other one has the bonus of walls. So I'm kind of leaning towards the walls. But the blue-green would be something we might be able to use in the snowy room. Potentially. Power wood. Oh, you can make that. Oh, if you get a hold of some dark wood. Man, I wish dark wood was amicable. I'd love to find that. All right, I think I like this. So let's see what we can do with that. What am I looking for? Cobblestone. Let's grab some cobble. And let's take a look at a few things. Chisel. When I found out today's stream wasn't until later. Oh, yay, dude, I'm right there with you. Show me. Work was not fun today. Today is Super Saturday, which is, of course, the last Saturday before Christmas. So anybody who works in any form of retail will tell you that sucks. Do I have mossy stone at all? I have mossy stone bricks. Can I cobble that? Let's see. Or chisel that. No. So I actually need mossy bricks. Okay. I need mossy cobblestone. Let's see if I have... What do you need for mossy cobblestone? Vines. Do I have vines? I do! Excellent. Oh, I need some... Cobble. We should be able to emk that. I'd say that's not going to be too... You and you are... You... Amicable! Excuse me. Mossy. Couple stacks of those, and we're going to compare some of the mossies. I like to set them down on the ground. I like to see how they physically look in the world so I can walk around them. So I don't need that many. So there's cracked. There's some of these don't look much different. So let me look for ones that specifically look different. There's wide bricks. That one's different enough that I'm interested. Encased bricks might be okay. That one's too busy. That one I like. That one's somewhat busy, but I feel we got to have a little something there. Let's see. I don't like the diorite tiles. That dent looks okay. Harvey dent. No. That one looks all right. I know I'm right up on the microphone. I promise I'm not trying to make out with you guys. Yet. Let's see. So, not big on that one. That one looks kind of cool. Zag. When I meant to zig. Okay, so that one's a cool one. There's some cool ones here at the end. Let's grab some of that one. That's regular bricks, but mossy, which may end up just being the best thing because it'll look like moss has grown over the stuff we've already built. I think that's all that I really care about. Okay. Let's see here. Which upgrades go in the Android charging station? In the Android, the charging station... Oh, goodness. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you. Let me grab... Yeah. Matter overdrive. I'll know when I see them. Yeah, probably. Speed upgrades. There they are. So the speed upgrades, power upgrades... Fail safe. I want to say those are the ones you're going to use. There should be a range one. There it is, the range upgrade. I believe if you put that into the charging station, it'll either give more power or further. I like the range one so I can walk around further away and do stuff and still get power. But it should, if you just do a word for upgrade, you'll see all the different ones that can fit in there. Limit myself to 1 merge rolls a day so I don't get burned out of it. Okay, well, I understand. Let me know how you feel about it as you get through there. Ninja Rockstar newer phones. Your camera quality last December was not it. Oh, no, I had a horrible camera. Once I started upgrading the PC this year, I wanted a good webcam and could not find one anywhere because everybody in the world had just got sent home because of the plague. And when they did that, everybody bought them to work from home, so I couldn't find one forever. And then Shadowcast lent me, it turns out they had a spare one that was infinitely better than mine, and they lent it to me. So I've been using it ever since so I can get a better one. 30 for the first time. You seem a very positive person who deserves more. Well, thank you, RPG. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try to be positive, and I try to make a place that everybody feels welcome and has fun. So I appreciate that feedback. Thank you. I'll watch a second one tonight. I'm just too hooked into the story. Excellent. Have you been following the Merged Worlds Instagram? Well, take a look here. Which one do we like? You really got to get a step back to really appreciate it. That's bricks. So that's the same as this, except mossy. So that would blend in really well. For the floor, if I wanted to sub some of these out on the floor, to build a pillar, I'd kind of want to use a different one, though. This one, I don't like that one already. That one doesn't impress me. That's not bad. One. That one has some stuff going on. Not impressed with that one. That one's busy. enough that you can actually see a difference. Those look almost the same, except this is a little bit more defined. That's a little bit messier. Not that impressed with that one. That one's kind of got a cool little X, a little square in the middle. That's another bricks, but zigzag bricks. I don't want that. That throws off my mojo. And I don't like that one. Okay, so I've narrowed it down to a few. So we'll take a look here. I don't have Instagram, but if I decide to get it, we'll make sure. Oh, cool deal. I just been posting a bunch of the miniatures based on the characters with a little snippet about them. I thought you might like to see what some of the other characters look like. I'm going to start putting them on the website too, I think. Hello. What's up, Xbox? How goes it, man? So I think I want to use this one for the floor. We'll break out some of these and put those in instead. Let's see. So there's that. And then, well, first of all, let me get rid of these. Probably not going to let me empty these because I've chiseled them. Yep, that's always the case. Okay. Okay. All right. So I got rid of those. And they're going well. Yes, I like these. Okay, let me pick them up. Set them a little bit more here in the middle so they're out of the way. That way I can grab the one I like as I need it. The floor I can sub out later, but I think I want to get a little bit of a pillar action going on first. And for that, I think I want to work with this busy brick. Small tiles. Small tiles. Well, give me back my chisel. Okay, give me back my chisel. There we go. And let's do small tiles. Which one's that one? Wide bricks, small tiles. There we go. Boop. Small tiles. Okay. So if I want to, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, that for the pillar. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. 4. Is that right? 3, 3. Yes. That one. In the 12. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Done. I was wrong. Oop. Ah! Tore up the world. Let's see. Can I possibly get a copy of the server world so I can complete the escape room in creative? Yeah, I could do that for you. Yeah, and then if, to do that for me to play through it, you'd have to give it to me, and then I'd have to go into it. Kind of solo. So you'd have to tell me, I guess, how to turn it on. Other than that, yeah, I can get that for you. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah, here. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. I just want to map that up. Could you do a server on live stream choosing random people to be in it? Unfortunately, I don't have a spare server currently. The only server we have is the members server, and that is specifically designed for those folks who are participating in the membership program because they're the ones that are paying for it. Plus, choosing people and just pulling them in is a little bit more challenging because, unfortunately, there are people out there that will ruin things. So to bring people on stream that I don't know, that I just pick randomly off the thing, not safe for the average channel because somebody will come in and mess it up for all the great people who want to just play and have fun. So unfortunately. There's like an auto chisel block that allows you to set which chisel block you want to make and throw a bunch. That is correct. It is a very cool block. I'm going to be switching between multiple here. It's kind of the only reason that I wasn't messing with it yet. And I forgot to get stairs. I forgot stairs. Darn it. I'm going to have to make some stairs. So I'm in the wrong spot. First of all, I'll need some more of the moss stone. Moss stone. Let's grab some of those. And then we will go into the crafty table. Boom. Stairs, right? No? Work with me. There are not any stairs for Mossy? There may not be. There may only be walls. There is not. Okay. There's no mossy stairs. The only mossy ones I'd have to go get from the Naga. So we won't work with those then. That's fine. We'll work around it. Let's see. Has anybody ever played Satisfactory? I've not. No. I've had people say it's good, though. Using a bigger version of your diamond farm, I make one furnace every 3 seconds, and I'm only using... Yeah, I can understand that. It has the capability. Like, again, I thought about going bigger with it, but I was like, man, I just don't know what I'd do with it. So I went up 3 more on that side. Let's do it over here. 1. Oop, gonna need more. Gonna need the chisel. Right? Those tiles. That should be enough of those. Right height. Nope, short one. Okay. 3, there we go. Now I'll know when I'm right. And the bottom I'll break up and add mossy here in a little bit. Well, that'll be the last thing we do. Once I figure out... So I may put some vines in here. That might be kind of cool. What kind of server do you have? Right now the member server is on Volcano Block, but I believe the members are currently discussing switching it to something else. I don't think it's been decided yet. Well, Draven, I'm going to go to sleep. Oh, no, not a problem at all. I know I'm streaming way late on Wednesdays and Saturdays, or the days that I stream later than normal at 9:30, because I can't get off work till 9 o'clock. But, that being said, I appreciate that you came by anyways. And I will do my best to stream earlier. Now, again, tomorrow morning I will be streaming starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll be doing the test drive, and that's where I take 2 new mod packs that I've not played, dedicate an hour and a half to each one, test them out, see how they work. Do we like them? Is it something we might want to play again later, maybe even do as a stream? It's a fun thing to kind of jump in there and see how they work. We've done, I think this will be the 3rd or 4th episode of that. So that has been working pretty well. And then after that is Community Play Day. So for Community Play Day is one of the first donation goals we ever unlocked. And with that, the concept was that if I would one day a month just dedicate to getting on and playing a game with the member, or sorry, with the community as a whole. The last few months we have done Among Us. But there's been a lot of people who have said, hey, I don't have Among Us. I don't play Among Us. Is it possible we can switch to something else once in a while? So I was like, okay. So that's kind of one of the things we're chatting about today. Still may have to take that higher now that I think about it, but that's okay. It's a start. So again, 9 a.m. Eastern. I've had a lot of people request that I do a Jackbox stream midday tomorrow. So from 9 to 12 is me doing the test drive. Then I'll take a 30-minute break to get a bite to eat, hit the restroom and such. And then we'll jump in and do, other stuff. So the other stream. And then tomorrow night at 8 will be another stream where I do Merge World. So feasibly, there could be 3 streams tomorrow. So if we do decide to do that, I'm going to make this taller. If we do decide to do that, what would people rather do? Among Us and Jackbox seem to be the 2 most commonly requested. Among Us, I will not stream. So if it's Among Us, we just play in Discord and people hang out. If it's Jackbox, I would stream it because I would need to so that people could play. I'm going to take these off. Not going to put the new ones on the top yet until I decide where I'm going to put my balcony. Let's see. Let me see. What time is it there since it's 5 a.m.? Yes, it is currently 10:14 p.m. I am Eastern Standard Time. So all of my streams and everything that I do is based in Eastern. So I apologize to those of you who are not in Eastern Standard Time. If you are really far out there, I have a hard time converting. Can you just stream in Discord for Jackbox? On YouTube so we could still do voice chat? That could be possible. I got no problem with that. The only problem, as long as people aren't yelling over each other, because we do run into that issue a little bit. And people keep it appropriate. But yeah, I've got no problem with doing that. We could do a voice chat instead. So that would be cool. Well, I don't know. I've never streamed just to Discord. Can you just stream the video to Discord? Why are these gone? Can I put these down? I don't know. If I just broke these down, then I didn't mean to do it. So there we go. Just the top ones. Okay. So let's see. So if I have, let's just grab a test door here. I'm going to probably choose a better door, but this is some doors to look at. Grab that one and a jungle door. Here's a jungle door. Hi, jungle door. And this is a large double oak door. Wow. So this is a 3-door, and this is a single. I can use any of these. There are several different big doors. So if I did a big door, it would kind of look like this. I think, isn't that 3? Yeah, it's 3. So that's a big one. And, oh, if you're looking for the Discord, the easiest way to get it is pop on my website, onlydraven.com. There's a button right at the top of it that you can just click on. It'll take you right into the Discord in case you need it. But I think it's down in the description as well. So I may have to check and make sure that one hasn't retired. So that's a single door. Or I could have the big triple doors. And there are some different doors. I'm not saying I would use those doors specifically. But there's everything from I kind of feel like it'd be cool to have a different type of door to each room. Now, if I do the triple door, of course, remember, there's going to be 2 of them. There's going to be one over here and one over here. So there's going to be 2 doors on each wall. 8 doors sections total. And that's going to be where we're going to go into the 8 rooms. And each one is going to have an up. One's going to go up, one's going to go down. And that'll give us more room to work and make some bigger rooms without having to spread out super far. So yes. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? The big triple doors or a single door? Let me get back into doors. So for triple doors, there's, let's see here, large double oak, large spruce, birch, jungle, acacia. Large dark oak is the one I probably use the most often. There's also iron and then rusty iron. Plus, of course, there's always the option of using the door factory. If you've never used a door factory, they're fun. You get to custom build your own doors. I have a tutorial on that if you don't know how to use a door factory. It's actually kind of fun. Make them out of almost any material. Like the triple doors. Okay, no, I'm fine with that. All right. You are retired. You are the weakest link. Bye. All right, so if I'm going to do 2 of these, I have another stack of doors. These are going to be placeholder doors. We'll pick our doors a little bit later for specifics. Let's just figure out what we're going to do with them first. So, center block is that's the center block. And we go. Yes. So I don't want the doors to be too hidden by the pillar. I feel like that's hidden by the pillar. These doors break very easily, though. That's the only one downside of them. Okay. So what do you guys think of that on each wall? Is there a fence factory? Sadly not. Although, interestingly enough, when you pull up fence, you get these, right? Check this out. I didn't know about these. If you put in plastic, there's barriers. It's basically a fence, but they're called barriers, so they never pop up. And there's all sorts of colors of those, right? Look at all the different colors, black ones. I just came across them the other day by accident. Didn't even realize those were there. You say move them in one more? Okay, I can try that. I just want to make sure I leave enough room on the other side to make a decent side stairs going up and down. That one, pop, and pop. That look better? Let me do this so you can get a little bit better look at it here. So feasibly, that's what we're kind of looking at. I kind of like that. I think I spaced well. I think that was a good call, Turtle. But yes, the barriers are very cool because they work just like fences except they're barriers. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to do the exact same thing over here. And again, these are placeholder doors. Oop, that was too many. No, that's right. No, that's too many. So yeah, we'll decide on what actual doors we put there a little bit later. What are we doing? Yes, today I'm building a house. Today I felt that Draven needed his own personal space here in the hunting dimension, a place that wasn't just inside of the archive, someplace that Draven just can kick his glitchy shoes up and relax. And so we're going to build a multi-roomed house, and the community is going to help me design it. And each room is going to have its own design. So each of these, I'm going to have 8 rooms, right? That's the goal here, 8 rooms. And if worse comes down to it, I can always put elevator block to go higher or lower. I might put the astral sorcery above this, because we did talk about doing astral sorcery here somewhere. But I'm going to run a portal to this room using ye old portal gun. So that way I can just port back and forth between here and the archive. Let's do another one here. Center. That is. Well, too far. And so, yes, we are going to build a room. And I know that I want a library. I know that I want a bedroom. I want a kitchen. Do they work between dimensions? They do not, that I've found. No, unfortunately. So I would have to have the portal in the archive, but that's where I poured in and out with the cake anyways, so it makes sense. I can just jump through the portal right there, back and forth to here. Or set a waypoint, right? All right, so there's that. And then feasibly, this would go over here, except somewhere here in the corner, at least in one of these corners, I would have to build some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Stairs to get up to the, because I'm going to do a balcony on the second level. Where's my chisel? Oh, you. More, whatever I'm using. What are those? Oh, that's the pillar brick. Oh, I don't want to use the pillar brick. That's the pillar brick. Ah. Well, now that I've got these in here, I need to fix that up. Well, I have other bricks. Look at me not paying attention to what I'm doing. I apologize. I've let you all down. Out of here. No, 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 no. I mean, it still worked for spacing, but I think I busted a hole there. All right, so we've got these other ones here. So for the walls, I feel like I could go with the mossy bricks. Well, no, we were going to use that on the floor, weren't we? Yeah, we don't want to use that on there because that's going to be the floor. And then this, which one is that? Oh, that's this one. Okay, all right, just making sure I'm not using the same one twice. Okay, so that's that one. For the walls, this little dented one doesn't look too bad. Circular, it's kind of got a little circle in it. I like that. Hello, DNA. Good day, good day. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. We are building some things and some stuff. I'm a rebel that way. Looking for circular. And small disorder. Yeah, it'd be nice if they alphabet. Oh, there it is. Circular. I'll need a lot of it. All of these. That. Where's my system? Circular. Do the rest of the color ones for now. I'm all working with one thing. Doors. And building. What are those blocks you keep bonsai pots in? Oh, you're talking about compact machines, I bet you're willing to say. Is that what it is? I keep them inside of a compact machine. I believe that's what you're asking. Where it's a really big inner space, but not as, one block outside, a whole bunch inside. If that's not it, let me know, and I will try to figure out exactly what you're asking. But I think that's what you're asking. Boop, 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 boop. Circular one connects together. Do they? Oh! Oh, that works out well then. That works real well. I didn't realize that. Good on you, Turtle. Good catch. Hello, Mr. Midnight. Which means it's probably... yes. It's going to go up even better as we go higher. And you take me... I'm sorry, I'm just going to sing. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Head up today. I'm going to get some sleep. All right, RPG. I appreciate you coming by and hanging with us, man. Have yourself a good day. It is actually what you're asking. Excellent. You are very welcome. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Okay, so let's do these ones here. I like that. That actually works out really well. That's very Wall-Y. I don't mean the Disney movie. A wall. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm testing out different things. I'm going to go higher than 3, but I'm interested to see how this looks when I wrap it around a door. This right here. Oh, that looks really snazzy. I really like that. Most delicious. Oop. Built some door. Let's see. What does glitch time mean for androids? I'll be honest, I've never run across it. It's not anything for the... it's not anything for the glitch specifically. So I'm not sure if that's like an overheat thing. I'll be honest, I've never used it and found it to do anything different. Like when I've used stuff with high and low glitch time, everything still works the same for me. So I'm not positive. I'd hate to lie to you. Thinking when you take damage. Okay, when you take damage, maybe you glitch or something like that. That's feasible. Not sure. Does the building gadget not work? Probably. Yeah, I try to use the building gadget all the time. I like building. It's fun. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I thought I was done. I'll probably use it as I go higher, but I'm shaping around the doors here now. And I see what this looks. I'm going to have to take it up higher to add the balcony. I could just use an elevator block to the balcony. That may be an option as well if I don't like the... I don't really have the room for stairs. Another one? Oh, good. All right. So that over there. See how that looks. Static on your screen when you take damage. It probably has some type of physical effect, but I've really not noticed it. Which armor using? Is it not Draconic? No, I'm using glitch armor. Draconic armor is unfortunately not in Sky Factory 4. It was in 3, but 4 does not have Draconic Evolution as one of the accessible mods. You said Blizz are in the Ice Queen's Castle. They can be. I mean, they should spawn in any frozen biome in the overworld. But I believed they did there. I was looking for them. Worst case scenario, you can fly around the overworld till you run into snow. And then just drop some grass there and wait for one to spawn. Hello, Teresa. Good day. Welcome. I think I want to go one more high. Now I will use the gadget because it's going to be all one more. Although I don't think I have enough. But it's a start. About to run out. Yep. Get some more. These, that was circular. Makes me wonder what other ones have that same effect as circular. Because that could be cool too. That's all right. This outside room, I'm at this point, I'm almost liking it all mossy more than just even using any of the regular bricks. I mean, not sure. I kind of like all the walls. Now that I know they make that pattern, I kind of want to do it. All of those. Ooh, wait a minute. This is a spot. Darn building gadget. Okay. Can you switch it to surface mode? Nah. I'm going to be bouncing around some other things here in a little bit. All right, so, missed one. All right, so I want to take the balcony off of here. I feel like that would be a good level for the balcony, like coming out of here. The balcony I kind of want to do in a slightly different brick. Already used that one. That's circular. We'll use, I know, moss stones, because that's like this. That makes total sense. We'll use moss stones. Let's chisel. Where's bricks? There it is. Brick. I better hang on to it. We got enough of these to work with, because I like that you can just chisel them back into something else. It's not a permanent one-way chisel kind of thing. And I want it to come out that far, so it'll run into the... yeah, it's going to run right along the inside of the balcony. I may want it even to come out a little bit further. The balcony is part of it, of the pole. Whoops, that's not normal. Pop. Hello, gamer. Good day, and welcome for coming by. Thank you all. I appreciate everybody swinging by and saying hi today. So many wonderful people. What am I making? A house. I decided that Draven, that would be me, needs to have a place of his own. A place where I can sit back and relax, and kick up my glitchy shoes, and read my books, and all of those things. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to build a house with 8 doors. This is going to be my personal domicile here in the hunting dimension. It's not attached to the archive specifically, because I wanted to, I don't want to hear the ghast all the time, mostly. But I wanted to have room to build off of it and still be able to build off the archive without seeing any difference. Let's see, I've never really built to me, the hunting dimension's been mostly useless. I'll be honest with you. I never really used it for much at all. So I'm kind of really keen on using it as much as I can in this playthrough. I almost wish that I'd built my entire base here, just as a different way. And moving in the future, I think that I will immediately move my base somewhere else. Probably not the hunting dimension since I'm doing more stuff here, but if I ever play Sky Factory 4 again, which I will, I will very likely go to the Lost Kingdoms, Twilight Forest maybe, build everything in the Twilight Forest, or build every single thing in the Nether. Build just a straight up Nether base, which could be kind of cool. I'm all about that as well. So I wouldn't mind doing that. And who knows, we may do all of that on this world, right? Kind of like the Lich Castle. Yeah, build my own place, just kind of hang out. I wouldn't take over somebody else's. I'd build my own, but build my base with all my stuff there, my storage and everything. Because really, there's not much you have to have in the overworld, you know? As long as you're not using solar. You don't need sunlight. So really, there's not a whole lot that you have to have, which I think that could be kind of cool. How do you get to the overworld in Sky Factory 4? Well, you normally start there, of course. And anytime you go to any other dimension, you automatically spawn an overworld cake in your inventory. You can drop that down, eat it to get back. But you can make those cakes anywhere as well. And you can plant animal seeds almost anywhere. The Nether, now that you can have water in the Nether, I don't know if crops would grow there. That's something I'd have to check. I believe it would, as long as you still put dirt down. But yes. So that's going to be that. And I'll continue with the wall up here, which is none of those, some of these. Oops. One of these blocks is not like, yeah, there it is. Pow. Go back to this. Going nuts hunting an elemental. Yeah. A Nether base, I think, could be fun. I mean, you put your, what am I doing? I can do that from here. You put your bed down there. Oh, no. You couldn't put your bed down there. You couldn't set a spawn point there. So, no, you really couldn't. You could have a base in the Nether, but if you died or something, you would reappear on the overworld. And then you just have to go back, eat your cake, and go back to your base, which could still work, but that would be something that you'd have to deal with, unfortunately. Because yeah, that would be a concern. You can't put a bed down without blowing yourself up. Still would be funny, but not exactly the desired result we're looking for. Ice drink today. Today, I just finished up strawberry lemonade, and that was my last one. Now I'm drinking a Dasani water because I'm all out, sadly. But I did place an order on Amazon. I should have some by Monday. Tomorrow, that's okay. I have some delicious orange juice, but I already drank a bunch of orange juice today, so I decided not to drink that for the stream. I'm also out of chalky milk, which is by far more of a calamity in my eyes. Oop, I don't have enough. All right, let me get. Yeah, I don't have enough, sadly, of these, but I also don't have enough drinks. We will fix that very soon. Circular, right? Circular. Okay. Here. Build this outer shell of the entrance room. Out of chalky milk. Yeah, I was also very disgusted with myself, but sadly I let it happen. I have no one to blame but myself and mostly my wife. Not that she does grocery shopping, but I feel like she should be blamed for something occasionally. You know. I'm kidding. Yeah, I do all the grocery shopping, so. How high do I want to make this? Like, I feel like that's pretty much a comfortable roof, but I feel like I kind of want to bowl it. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the ceiling not be just straight flat across. Flat ceilings bore me. I try not to do a flat ceiling if I can help it. All my ceilings are flat. I don't like looking at them. Even on the ground floor, like I'm in the basement, but I still wish I had something cooler. My last 2 houses ago that I lived in with some roommates, I was in the upstairs. So one of the walls, they would go up and then once you got up, it angled up part of the way in both the bedroom and my own living room. And in the living room, there's just looking straight up. There was just a skylight on an angle. You could barely see anything. It was the size of a small window. But I love sitting there laying on the couch watching a movie. I could look up and look at the sky. I don't know. I liked that it wasn't flat. Yeah, that's me. Back in 30. All right, Turtle. I think it would have been cool if the lamp of cinders had doubled as an unlimited fuel source for furnace. Yeah, that'd have been cool. All right, so I feel like the ceiling should be a different one. So we use circular. Do I have 2 circular? Circular has CTM circular. Well, which one am I using? I've been using regular. Small towels we've used ornate. I've not used ornate yet. Let's do some ornate action. Hot ornate action. I can't back. Let's see. Ornate. Twisted like my soul. Circular towel. This time I thought I'd go backwards because it's got to be closer, and it was closer to the front. Right. This one's a very busy block. Try not to put too many busy blocks beside each other. It tracks away. Busy block to a very plain block looks very nice. Well, moss stone. Someone recommended moss stone, and I don't know why. I just really like it. Plus, I like that this moss stone merges into one pattern. I like that a lot. But again, each room is going to have its own theme. So this is just the room that we're going to start in. I've got 8 rooms, and in each wall, one door is going to have stairs going up, one's going to have stairs going down, and I can have 2 big rooms. But each room's going to have, we talked about having an ice and snow room, which I will call the Canada room. And then, stuff like that. I thought it would be kind of cool to have. But so for this one, somebody recommended brick mixed with the mossy, but I just really like the way the mossy looks. So I'm going to make this room mossy, and I may replace the floor with maybe not all mossy. I may hodgepodge it a little bit. We will see. All right, so the roof, I want to dome up a little bit, but not at first. Okay, so at first, it needs to not dome up because I need the pillar to hit against a flat surface. So, and it needs enough room to have one more out. So that here versus that here. Okay, so that's the angle I got to go for flat, which means, do I need that one? 1, 2, yes. This would be the corner. That's the edge corner that I'm looking at. So where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, then brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, then brick. Okay. That's what I need here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 total. Yes. And then 5. So that's over by 1 too many. Pillar to touch roof. No, that didn't line up. Oh no, that was. Intriguing. Not sure my count is off here, but I'll just eye it instead. My counting mode is not working. Yeah, that's overflowing by 1. Overflowing by 1. Okay. So I need to overflow 1. That's here. And I need to overflow by 1. So the other day I had a thought where it might be cool, to go back. I remembered how much fun I used to have with old Flash game communities. Some of you are too young to know what I'm talking about. But for us old fogies, back in the early days of the internet, there were Flash game communities, or not even Flash games. Sometimes they were just DOS communities or whatever. I'll give you an example. There was a game that I played. I can't remember. There was a game called Gothador that I used to play. You earned it. You could move from. It was like just a giant grid, and you could move energy to move from one block to another, and you earned points back by resting in between. And there were different weapons. You'd have a character and all that kind of business. And I had so much fun playing that game. And it was such a basic thing. But again, you get into guilds and clans and you end up becoming friends with people and it becomes quite a bit of fun. Oops, that's wrong. Does anyone know if Android damage boost applies to shuriken or plasma weapons since they are ranged? I don't believe so. I believe they're only compatible with matter overdrive components. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. Only compatible with matter overdrive. Right. So there we go. Here's already done. Come across. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, maybe not. Might be able to do something else with that. Oh, no, I needed that row. No. I almost feel like I could bowl that up. That's an idea. Take a look what we can do with that. Finish out this here, and then we'll see what we can do with that. Now I've had another idea. Ideas hit me all the time, like buses. What did you think of hightail? I am not familiar with what that is. I apologize. I'm not sure what a hightail is. So I'm not sure. It may be awesome. Don't know. All right, so if I was to start here, it's making me ill. You guys don't be honest. If you guys don't like the moss stone, I can change it. You want me to do something different for the roof? Hey, what? Let's get rid of the moss stone for the roof. We'll do something different for the roof. I still like the design of it, right? But we'll just switch to something different than moss stone. So I need something gray or green that would match the room. So gray or green. See, let me out of the hole, fool. So yeah, put some thought into that for a second while I bust this up. We'll switch it out. If you guys aren't into the moss stone, man, I am flexible. Not physically, not even a little bit, but you know, mentally I'm. There we go. That and that. Dun, dun, dun. And you know, maybe that was too much gray and green, to be honest with you. So this gray and green is fine. So we need something gray for the roof. So let's see what we've got in the regular brick options. Chiseled stone looks nice. Well, that's kind of artistic. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh, that looks fancy. You know, okay, guys. I almost feel like I should switch the pillars to this. What are your thoughts? To break up all the green? Switch the pillars out for this stone instead, and then we can have a gray roof like we have a gray floor. While you guys are thinking on that, let me see here. There's a trailer. I'd have to take a look at it. Yeah, I've not heard of it. There's a very good ripoff of Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons made by the actual server creators of Hypixel. Oh, so it's a game. Okay, I don't know if it was a movie or not. Maybe a darker block for the roof. A darker block, I think, that sounds like a good idea as well. Let's go ahead. I'm going to change the pillar to this, right? Because I like that. We're going to change the pillar to this, and then we'll go ahead and find something better for the roof. Spot. This one. That one's done. Here. Oh, guess I should make some more of that. We're going to use a bunch. That one. That one. Oh, no, there's another one. You. And that one. Be more than enough. I can chisel it back. Boop, 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 boop. That should be as high as that one. How did that break? Die. Matrix music. I just get motion sickness really easy. Well, that I can understand. I'm moving rather quickly, especially in the air when I'm zipping around, and I'm not sure, you know, what I'm seeing may be slightly better quality than actually is projecting to you guys as well, to be honest. I'm not sure if the camera and such captures quite as good as the computer can run. That. Next. Right, once I get this done, I'll do the tops and bottoms step. I do like an idea of a darker block. I need to find a darker gray, or I could do a glass ceiling again. That's another option. I could do some type of a glass ceiling. I could even do a green tinted glass. I know it's opposite of what you're saying for dark, but it would definitely break up the relative monotony of the room. But if you guys would rather see a darker block, I'm okay with that, because we can always put a skylight in one of the other rooms. I mean, it doesn't have to be this one. Somebody's going to have a skylight. All right, so this. All right, there's that one. I don't know why I'm doing the sound effects. Do you have a server? We have a membership server. So the channel has a membership program, which we are currently sitting at 56 members, I believe. Yes. And members get unlimited access to our Minecraft server. Right now, it is a volcano block server, although the community, the members are discussing potentially changing it to something else, since their membership dues are what pay for it. They get to pick. And then once we hit 75 members, I will be getting a second server. And that server is going to be more of a long-term server. The one we have right now, we switch every 6 to 8 months. But that one's going to be something that's going to stay the same for a long time, which will allow people to really have long-term projects on it if they want. And it's either going to be a vanilla with a bunch of specifically chosen mods by us, or Sky Factory. Again, that's something that the members will get to vote on once we get to it. That's off the edge. That's off the edge. That's off the edge. Let's see. What's this meant to be again? So this is going to be my house. Everybody needs their own little space. So this is going to be my personal home. And each room is going to be themed differently. And I know that one of them will be a bedroom, one will be a kitchen, one will be a library. And we've decided to do an ice room, which we'll call the Canada room, which I'm excited about. So that'll be fun. All right, so there's the pillars. I do like how that breaks up the green. Very much so. So let's see what we have here. Dark green tinted glass skylight. That's what I'm thinking. We would need something to frame it, because the pillars have to be touching stone. And then I'd have another ring of stone. And it'd be probably like either stone, glass, and then a square of glass is what I'm thinking. Kind of like what I did back in the... Well, I'll show you. Back in the archive. Okay, so as you can see with this roof here, hush, big squeaky. Right, here. So as you see, I went up a ways, and then had a square roof, right? So I do that quite a bit. But if we look upstairs, here, I beveled up a bit and then did a glass roof. So I could do it like this, or I could have it like across the middle, other, something like that. Let me get back downstairs. Where's my elevator? There it is. Oh, I guess I can. Hush, big squeaky. So let's see. Maybe to contrast something brighter. Right. Let's see. I feel like I want to stay somewhat true to the color theme of the room. So gray or green is usually the best. But what have we got? I could alternate between gray and green. I could do a checkerboard pattern with gray or green. Oh, green glazed terracotta. That's green and gray. Let's take a look at that. For that, we're going to have to go make it. I don't think I have the stuff to make it here. Let's see. What is the recipe? No, I got to cook something. So we're going to go home real quick. Let's go make some terracotta. Now I'm hungry for some terracotta cheese. I'm hilarious. Not really. Dad jokes for all your fun and adventures. Back to the base. Eat my delicious cake here. Eat my gummy lifesaver. Green terracotta. Green terracotta. All I have. It's all I need. Learned it. Tart. Not exactly what I was looking for. Oh, that's an E, isn't it? A lot of TE stuff. Cook. Dang it. I'm getting angry and angry at that furnace. Hey, what's here? What was missing? What's up, turtle? Please, 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 please. Amicable. Excellent. That will be delicious. Not going to make it a game in time for the game jam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, it sounded like you were very excited for it. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know anything about building a video game, so I don't think I'd be a whole lot of use there. Keep forgetting. All right. So let me see. Let's get rid of this and see what this looks like. All right, now it's very possible that this could be very ugly. So if you don't like it, I don't have to use it. It was just an idea. Don't judge me. Okay, you can judge me. I'll let it go this time. So that is a green and gray option. What else have we got that's in? That was just the first thing I came across. Let's see. Something cactus. Porcelain's a little bright. Ooh, I haven't used anti-blocks in a while. That's potential. There is green concrete, which is kind of like a baby poop color green. And before you say anything, I have little cousins. Baby poop green. That's a brighter green. But again, I think it would conflict too much with the outside. I don't want it to be too bright, because then it just conflicts with the gloominess of the rest. Lime slime block. I gotta do something with that, actually. Really use slime. Of Ender. Kind of a dark green. It might not be bad, depending on how hard it is to make. Hello, Noah. Welcome, welcome. Was that wool? Wool could be a potential, although wool is very flammable. Try to stay away from too much of the flammable stuff because I like to make flour. Rainbow room. One of the rooms could be a rainbow room. I've got absolutely no problem with that. Oh, I can make like a kid's room, like a playroom for children. Hopefully that doesn't make me sound freaky though. Reinforced plastic blocks. All right, let's see here. Green slick plastic. That's kind of not too shabby. I really like that I found these barriers. That's going to change a lot for me. Prudentium coal. Can't use any of that. Growth accelerators. I do like using weird machines for funky things, like using coolers like these. Emerald coolers. That's actually a really cool looking building block. You know, I've used the coolers for blocks before. And they're pretty cool. Oh! You've given me a good idea. You've given me an idea, sir. You've reminded me of something that I built once. I've not built in a long time. I may have to build that. Not going to talk about it right yet. It might be a surprise. Green cobblestone? Maybe? Green cobbles captured my... Can do anything Twilight because I can't emp that or make it. Hey, Buffy. Almost done here, folks. All right. The other option is logs. I have to get some type of silk touch thing going. What's up, Mudley? How goes it? Not too shabby on this end. All right. I have a feeling that this looks ugly. I'm not going to use this terracotta. It looks much worse than I thought it would. Oh, hello, Buffy dear. Thank you for sticking your butt in everybody's face. I appreciate that. Come on now, decency. All right, let's get rid of that. Yep. Oh, man. I can make it out of octuple blocks. It didn't cost so much. Everything else is green. Green slimy mud. Take a look at the green terracotta itself. You just said the same thing. How's that for a delay? I could do green terracotta to bevel it out, and then I could use a green tinted glass to make a sky roof. Sky, well, you know, they're all roofs. You know what I mean. Don't judge me. Judging me. I built this like this. Still matches the theme of the room. It's not too bright, but it's a little bit brighter than the gray. Got it. And then I would do the corners like that. I may take it out one further. I think I want to take it out one further. Hello, sweetie. Thank you for visiting. I appreciate you coming by. That's... It's nice because this is a block that doesn't have to be. Pop it out of the EMP machine. Convenient. Missed one of these. How do I keep missing these? I could have sworn I did these. Poop. One further, one further. Where that's going to go. To the terracotta? No, 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 no. Oh, I just learned something. I do not know what I just threw in there. Oh, it must have been the... Oh, I could do the chiseled brick. All right, well, that's something you can chisel and you can emp. Didn't realize that. That's cool. That should be more than enough for what I'm looking for. So I'm thinking is I'll do this and then I'll arch it up a little bit. Do a couple rows where it's, you know, kind of bowling up. And then I will do a big roof of the green tinted glass. The green tinted glass would have looked really cool in the big squeaky room, but then I replaced it all with the blast-proof glass, and then we ended up paralyzing him, so I didn't need it after all. Which sucks, because that green glass looked really nice in there. And the clear glass. I guess I could go back and replace it if I really wanted to, now that we don't have to worry about him killing me. Let's see, chisel block is vanilla. Oh, there you go. I'll take it. Also, don't fall. Oops, fix that in a minute. I mean, I hope you guys, I guess I should probably ask this. Lately, I've been doing a lot more just building on the channel, less, you know, like advancements and automations and such. So if you guys are okay and enjoy the building stuff, let me know. If you're watching this later, throw it down in the comments or something, or get me in the Discord. I'd like to see if you guys are liking this type of stuff, or would you rather me go back to more of an instructional based thing or goal based thing? Definitely want to make stuff people will, you know, want to see. What is your opinion on A Christmas Carol? Well, let's clarify what you're asking. Are we talking about the story as a whole, the book, a specific movie version of it? Do I have a favorite? Just want to make sure I'm answering the right question for you. Sorry. Are we just talking about the overall theme of A Christmas Story? Like what it represents? One by Charles Dickens. It's all right. It's okay. It's not bad. I will say that the ultimate version, some of you may disagree with me, and that's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. There is only one true victory when it comes to best in that. And it's the same group of people who got it the best with Treasure Island. You are correct. The Muppets version of both of those is the superior version. I will watch Muppet Treasure Island all day. That is a phenomenal piece of business. Tim Curry at his finest, I would say. But yes, I actually have the soundtrack for the Muppets Treasure Island, and I actually listen to it from time to time. But it's also my favorite of A Christmas Carol, although the old Disney animated one was pretty good as well when we're looking at the Christmas Carol. It's a little bit more serious, of course. Not completely, but a little bit more serious than the Muppets one. Like that. I'm going to take it up maybe one more before I start looking at glass. Oh, yeah, man. The whole thing is phenomenal. My favorite lines is Tim Curry singing. It's like, hoist me up, boys. This is me only number. He's the only one he actually sings it. Cabin Fever is just... Yeah, the Disney animated one from back in, I guess. It was pretty good. Not a live one, but the actual animated one. Okay. Get rid of my excess block here, and I should have an excess block somewhere. Oops. Crazy with the cheese whiz there. Is that all of them? Okay. Oh, who's this? Oh, well, hello, Patches. How you doing, sweetie? These late streams, they're still getting used to the world being different here because they're still not used to me working again. So they get a little worried because they can't come down here all day, right? The door's locked and they're not used to that. And then on these late streams, I'm up way later than normal. Hey, Patchy. Hello, sweetie. All right. Let's go back to the glass, which I think I've already got empty. Can I help you? That is a lifesaver. You can't have that. You can't have lifesavers. Not good for kitties. Lime stained glass. That's the one. Favorite song from the Muppets? Probably Shiver Me Timbers. I believe that's the name of it. It's the intro song. The song that kicks off the whole thing. It's pretty boss. For funny, Cabin Fever is the funniest song on there. That other one is just a straight up good song. Oh, from the Muppets. Christmas Carol. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember any of them. I haven't seen that one in a while. I just remember that I really enjoyed it. I don't think I've watched a Christmas themed anything in probably 10, 15 years. I don't watch a lot of anything. You know, I've chatted about that before. 99% of my free time is spent watching Rooster Teeth content. That's what I mostly watch. When I run out of that, I'll look for some other stuff, but half the time I just watch old Rooster Teeth content. I like Christmas. I don't like Christmas themed stuff. Just realized I can't get in. I don't do a lot of Christmas themed things. All right. What do you guys think of the entry room? I'm okay with that. Last touches decide what doors we want. And I'll be honest with you, I'm leaning to one specifically. And that is this one here, the large dark oak double doors. It's a very nice looking door, but it doesn't have windows, and that's important to me. I don't like a door with windows, because window doors, I don't like you to be able to see what's through them. I want you to open the doors to figure it out, you know? I don't think you can do custom 3x3 doors. I think the door machine does not do that. All right, so we need to pick a direction for my bedroom. One we're going to use, but let's figure it out. Let's get this real quick. Clean up some stuff we don't need in here anymore. Well, but it'll let me anyway. And, oh, you know what? I probably should have put some... Oh, I remember what I'm missing. I'm missing walls. That's what I'm missing. I needed some mossy walls. Moss. Work with me. Walls. Oh, that is not what I meant. Okay, click. Excellent. I got Muppets Treasure Island song stuck in my head. That is not a complaint. Let's see. Hello, Bryce. Welcome. Wanted that. That's been planned the whole time. And let's see. The other thing I'm going to do in here is I'm going to put banners up hanging from that, but that's not a priority. So now we need doors. I don't have any of those, so we got to go home and make them. I've really got to change that to inside. Hang on. Hush, big squeaky. And whatever that goat is called. Let me fix this. Move that. New. This is the archive. Better. Oh, wait. Okay. I know. Finish your first semester. I speak none of it. Just not something I know. Done with that stuff. We came back here for doors. All right, so I like that one. But I will make a couple other ones. Okay. I don't have any of that wood either. Okay. Dark oak. Just the sapling. Oh, wow. I never grew one. Okay. Real quick. Got to fix that. Chest. Trap chest. Chest. Bonsai. Saplings. Now I need some mulch. Mulch. Oh, don't need. Pop. Here real quick, and then I will empty it. Oh, anything else that drops that I care about? I don't think there is. To grow it in the wild, yes, you have to do 4 of them. Yeah, I got them fast. I don't think anything else drops from that. All right, that works for me. Now, I can go back to stroke. Learned. Well, that in. We're back to making a door. Do you like Flash games? Yeah, I was actually talking about a little bit while you were gone. I said I miss the old days of being able to. Some of them were Flash games. I shouldn't say they're all Flash games. I miss the days when you could. A lot of times it would be just like a grid, like 100 by 100, and you could move each square cost a point, and every 15 minutes you got a point back. And the one I always use is a game called Gothador. It's still out there. I jumped in it the other day just to see. And it's pretty much the same as it's always been. But it was a very fun game for the time that I played it, and I played it for a while. I paid like $5 a month to get some of the perks to that game, and it was worth it to me. Curse Forge is broken, and I can't play Sky Factory. Oh, that sucks, Bryce. I'm sorry to hear that. Restaurant Seat on Facebook, Zoo Tycoon. I don't think I played any of those. Did I MKIS already? I just did. Okay. See, what other doors might look good? The iron doors might look good. Grab some of those. Let's make. Don't have enough. Okay. Now I do. That one. That's not a bad looking door. I guess the spruce door doesn't look too bad. We can do a spruce. Okay. I still want any ones with windows. Anti-window. I don't have any spruce wood. Why not? I don't have any spruce wood at all. And to be honest, I don't care about it enough to look at it. Put a Draven Easter egg in your pointy click aim. Excellent! I approve. I play that. Draven won't play anything, Dravens. Woohoo. Here's what it is. Really? Nope. All right, so here we are, and I want to replace the door with the large oak door. Okay, let's drop these down. I'm going to put one in each spot, and you tell me which one you think looks better. Which door looks cooler? Hang on a second. I want to. Yeah, there we go. Get in the middle so it's equal. Oh, 2 splits right off the bat. All right. Need some tiebreakers here. Turtle thinks that one looks more dungeony. Okay. Teresa with the tiebreaker so far. Iron? Anybody have a thought? Oh, Bragg jumped in with that one. Oh, tie again. I love it. Okay. Here's an idea. There we go. It kind of works like that. I think that's cool. Let me get rid of the doors. Whoa! Oh, phew, from there I thought I threw it away. I was going to say, that's not, I got to put that away or I stop messing with that. I'm going to kill myself. If I get rid of that sword, that's my sword I'm going to use to behead things. It's ranked up. I was able to get it to beheading 7 today. I'm going to behead all the creatures. Excellent. What I'm thinking here now, the brown doors could lead to like personal rooms, like kitchen, bedroom, library. And these could be things like the Canada room. I could have a room called the Forge, where I could make it look like build like it's an actual forge in there. Oh no, I know I can't MKIT. I'm always afraid I'm going to toss it in a garbage can or something by accident. Space. That's the magic room. Intriguing. I like the way the pillars turned out. I like that a lot. Pretty much exactly what I was picturing in my head when I started it. Well, I think it's the right height, too. Very cool. So now, I have to do this. So, what I'm planning to do is, of course, I'll use another block outside of this. So once you walk through, it becomes a new a new room's theme. We still got 45 minutes before I cut out for the day, so we can start working on a room. What do you guys want me to work on first? Bedroom, kitchen, the personal study, or the library? That's going to be our 4 brown doors. Forge? Well, that's one of the iron doors. Over here is going to be the forge, the ice room. The forge will be a hot room. Forge? Oh, you guys want the forge? Forge we can do. All right. Let's think about what we're going to do about the forge. So, material-wise, I think we have a couple routes we can look here. So, forge, I normally would go, I would think it'd be like a gray stone looking room, but the other option we could do is lava nether brick. I ended up not using nether brick after all, so I've got a bunch of nether brick I've never used. So we could do like a black and orange nether brick. That might look cool. Let me grab a couple of those so I can show you guys what that looks like. We'll look at some other options. Not empkable. Okay, it's back in the inventory, so I'll have to go get that. Seared brick, lava and iron, and nether brick. Okay, so nether brick you're thinking. Scared brick? I know that one. Maybe you need scarred. Let me try scarred brick. Oh, there's no scarred brick. Apologize, I'm not sure which brick you're referencing, Bryce. Seared. Let's look at seared lava brick. Seared brick. Oh, seared brick. I've used the seared cobblestone already, and I've used seared brick before, so I'd want to stay away from that one. It makes it too easy. It can, definitely, but again, to get to it, you have to have done just about everything. So, while yes, I agree, it is easy, it's not easy to get a hold of, if you do it legitimately, of course. All right, let's go back to the house. Better. Let's see. I know I have a chunk of it. Grab it here. Yeah, well, I got a bunch anyways. I used more than I thought, but I can make more. If I did that for the floor, I wouldn't do it for the walls as well. That wouldn't be a bad floor, I think. And we're going to have fire in there. We're going to have some molten lava running in places. Maybe even pouring down like a tube of some kind. I like tubes. Don't judge me. Where's my... I'm going to start carrying a stack of this around. I keep breaking it. Basically seared brick. How's your day been? My day has been pretty good so far, actually. I mean, it was a work day, so those are never good days. But as far as it goes, it was busy. But I didn't have any customers be like really horrendously bad today. Most of my calls were actually from representatives from our stores. Just need me to fix things or add discounts to accounts that have already been promised. Stuff like that. Just the easy part of the job and the calls I'd much rather get. You have a question. Hit me with your question, but don't hit me with anything else. Hello, Buffy. Hello, sweetie. Oh, what are you looking at? Don't drink my food. Or eat my water. So yeah, if we did that on the floor, I'd be okay with that as the floor. What are we going to do for the wall? So there's lava brick. If I did that... Why do I not have a lot of lava brick? That's lava infused stone. Let me grab some of that too. We'll look at. Hey, sweetie, excuse me. Ooh, I'll stick a magma anvil in there. I'll put a couple different anvils. So that'll be cool. That is my question. Oh, you have a question, and that is your question. Respect that. Let's see. Oh, right. You got to pour lava over bricks. Poo. I'm a fan of that. Water brick? Well, this is going to be a forge. So I want it to look kind of dwarven-like and hot, steamy kind of thing. Although a cool bathroom might be another room. A big old giant poop room. I've never made lava stone. Didn't one of you guys say lava stone a minute ago? Hold on. I've never seen that before. And that looks very cool. Oh, and there's different chisels of it. This? I can. Excellent. Hello, sweetie. Oh, don't step on the mouse. Ooh, I'm tempted. All right. Where'd I put my chisel? Hello, I see you. Yes, I'll give you pets. I love you. Okay. Chisel here real quick. Now you're gonna have to make up your mind. Which direction are you? Kitty butt. Kitty butt. I got you. You're okay, sweetie. I was just teasing. Come on, over here. Thank you. He wants pets, but I can't pet you right now, okay? I'm playing games. All right, so let's chisel a little bit of this and see what we got here. Because that one in particular jumped out at me. It was this one. Never messed with this stuff. Oh, that looks cool. That looks super snazzy. I just don't know what I want that to be, the floor or the wall. I am torn. I like that. I got to use it for one or the other. I can make it the floor, the ceiling, or the wall. While we're thinking about that, you see what these other ones look like. That just looks like a red hot magma. Okay. Mostly the traditional cuts. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I love the way that looks. That right there might be the single coolest looking block I've ever seen. I mean, oh my goodness. That is about as dwarven as something can get. Like, I feel that one of these could be the wall. One of them could be... circular? Let me take a look. More than that. Circular. I don't think I'd want that one for the floor, because that one looks like you're just walking on lava, and I think that would be too hot. What's the MC server about? The current Minecraft server is Volcano Block, although I believe right now the members are discussing changing it to something else. I need all my lifesavers. Disappointing. But yes, it's currently mine Volcano Block. All right. Let me see this. Let me try this. Because I like that, but I genuinely like it more as a pillar. Right? So let me try this. Where's the one that was doing the thing that I was just doing? Did I use it already? Which one is that? That is Celtic. Oh, I'm on a Celtic already. I don't need more Celtic. Celtic. What was Celtic? Celtic, that one. Oh, I already had some. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Like, I'm thinking, like, imagine that as a wall where it's framed by the outer one, and then the middle one is something like that, almost like a rug pattern. I mean, I would put this on the bottom too. I just didn't. I mean, I guess I can do that real quick just to complete the theme here. That looks like a cool rug to me. Of course, it would be much bigger, so there'd be more of the middle. It would be longer. The wall probably would be the same height. It would just be flipped down. There's a lot of cool options here. And if I did that as the wall, then I could, like, for the floor, it's going to be a sideways, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. It'll look weird, but... So it'd be sideways. This is so the other way around, right? Like, imagine me spinning it, where the black is the bottom and then the wall. So this is all shifted to the side. DJ says, sick base, would you have time to quick tour? I would love to give you a quick tour. Sure. I can do that. Let me, we can take a moment from this. I'd be happy to, for those folks who may not have been here before. Okay. So ignore this little testing area we're doing right here. So this is my little farm. The only reason I don't have a lot of farm here is part of this playthrough at the very beginning I was challenged not to use mystical agriculture. But this is Project E, so that almost voided it out anyways. This is my poop factory. This is where it makes the poop. I don't have it making any right now because I have enough poop. But that's the poop factory. Here we have the central idea of the base. And the base itself has the same design. It has 2 elevated platforms and 1 lower platform to kind of separate, just to give it a little bit of a better design. And then each platform has its own specific purpose. This is my Tinker's section. Down here is my graveyard section from the graveyard mod. Up here is my compact machines. We'll talk about them again in a minute. Over here is my cakes that take me to wherever I want to go. This is where I had automatic fissures of a couple of different types to try out. And then up here is where my different machines and such I'm working with, they overflow down here a little bit, but that's what this one is for. This is my synth area where I make clones of myself when I'm feeling silly. We'll talk about that over a minute. So down here is my storage. So simple storage is housed down here. All my saplings go around. All of it's connected to this primary simple storage system here, but it's also, of course, up here where I do most of my crafting, and that's my transmutation table. So this is floor 2. It has that. Then we go down to floor 3. Underneath is where I have most of my power generation. So I use geothermal generators, the upgradable kind, on an infinite lava loop. That's what powers everything I have so far. And then these 2 also produce lava, which automatically fills my smeltery and my melters and stuff like this. This was an automated plastic making system, but it's currently turned off because I don't need it. This was my automated obsidian factory, again turned off because I have enough. This is where I am trying to get the cobblestone. Hey, let's see how well this worked. I put 4 watches on this thing. 617 million in just a couple of hours. That's way faster than normal. I like that. Okay. And then keep an eye on this, and I will come back to it. Don't you have the ME system? No, I hate the ME system. Don't like it even a little bit. I drastically prefer simple storage. So I've used it, but I don't like it. I don't have it in this world. So down there, of course, here we have our mob spawner. So that's automatically making me mobs and experience. Over here is where I build my compact machines, which also doubles as a trial keystone area. And then over here I have my automated wither killer. It's already built up here, but I'm not currently using it because I don't need any. Go downstairs, and then that's where you can auto feed it to build, and then you're protected from the explosions through here. Fill it with your diamonds. That'll get the black hole. It's true. So that's, like I said, kind of the primary base. Oh, and then down there is just my racetrack. It's made of concrete because you go twice as fast when running on concrete. And it's kind of fun. But I'm also using speed charms, which stack. So when you're carrying a lot of speed charms, it makes it very hard to stay on the track. And it's just kind of fun to challenge myself to see if I can stay on there. But yes, if you ever use concrete, it doubles your speed when running just by getting on it. So if you're building a road to somewhere and you want to get there faster, that's a great way to do that. All right. So ice track with 2 speed charms. That'd be funny. So the clocks, you asked about that. So I have Project E unlocked. You can unlock it by playing through a Prestige world. Project E gives you access to devices and things that you don't normally have in Sky Factory, but it is part of the Sky Factory 4 mod. The dark pedestal, you can set items on. What the watch does is when you click on it like this, it speeds up time. So things move faster. So I put that with, like, for example, I'll give you an example here. So this is my smeltery, right? Obviously, smeltery. Let me grab some amber here real quick. We will grab some iron because that's always handy. And I'll just grab a few stacks of iron. Away. All right. Don't have Project E Prestige. If it's disabled, that's why. You have to play through Prestige to unlock it. Most servers have it off by default because it's pretty powerful. Normally, like I said, it takes some work to get in. So this is where I'm going to load my amber in. So keep an eye on this for just a second. And you're going to see how fast it starts disappearing. So we put it in here. I have watches all the way around this. You can see how quick it's going. That's because I have time sped up in this area. So it'll burn through that amber super, super fast. So it just like literally speed pours and speed melts all at the same time. I've got watches on both sides, so it's powering the whole thing. But that is a way of speeding up time, which can drastically cut down on production time. So the next thing I'll take a look at here real quick as part of the tour is my compact machines. So I've got a couple different things going on over here. Oh, I'm happy to, yeah. So in here is where I have, I love compact machines. I love putting stuff in them. This is an HDPE automation setup for making mulch. It's not on again right now because I have all the mulch that I need. That one will show in a minute. This one is a diamond farm. So in Project E, you put items into your table, which gives you what's called EMC. And then you could spend that EMC to remake items. So here's a portable version. So basically, I know how to make, I'll give you something easy here. Okay, a nether star. I got a nether star once, and I put it over here, and it learned how to make that. So now I can put anything that I want that this table will take, and it gives me these EMC points. And anytime I want to make anything, like I could put in a bunch of diamond, but take it out as nether stars. As you can see, it costs 139,000 EMC for a nether star, and that's because it's pretty expensive. But if I wanted to grab just an ender book, it's 81,000. You know, emerald 65, different items are worth less and worth more. So it's a cool way to get a hold of some stuff. Gold blocks 18,000. So a cobblestone is worth 1, right? So there's that. But that's the purpose of it. So diamond is worth a lot. So what I've done in here is I built an automated iron farm. Right? Now you're going to notice the saplings are zipping real quick. That's because I've got the clocks in here as well. So it is burning through. They're making just, the only thing I'm collecting in here is the acorns. And then using this simple storage is separate from my primary. This one has one specific purpose, and that's to make diamond blocks. So the acorns are pulled into here, and this automatically turns them into diamond. And then it takes the diamond, pulls it into here, and makes it into diamond block. And then it spits out the diamond block directly into my system. Okay, I'll show you, I'll back out here and I'll show you what I mean. So all of the diamond blocks automatically go to this chest here in the back, which feed directly into my simple storage. And as you can see, I'm sitting at a little over 2 million diamond blocks, worth a value of over 150 billion EMC. I could stop right now, and I swear to you, I will never use all of that EMC playing this game. I just wouldn't. but it's there in case I need it. Why not use the iron from the transmutation table? Oh, I can, definitely. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I still have it here. I don't normally fill this up very much. I was just doing it to show off how the watches work. Yeah, I have a diamond farm. I said iron. I apologize. That's a diamond farm. And so, in this one, this is where my pigs are. So in here, I have all of the different pigs producing truffles. Okay? It's several layers high, right? And so in this one, all the pigs, they drop their truffles. It's broken by the block miners over there, picked up, taken to the end. They're packaged, and then those automatically come out and kick out into my system as well. So I don't have to actually combine anything. Everything goes directly into my system in a finished method. So again, I really, really enjoy compact machines. There's a lot of fun you can have with them. So that's the piggies. And I'm going to answer a question before I show off the last one. Is there the Christmas cow? I don't believe so. No, I don't believe there's a Christmas cow. And my cow has not been turned into a Christmas cow. So I do not believe so, no. The last compact machine is my favorite. Because I'm not using mystical agriculture, I needed to get some of my rarer materials a different way. So I built this. This is a laser drill farm inside of a compact machine. So it is just a whole bunch of laser drills constantly mining the void to provide me with a whole bunch of different stuff. So I have 4 upgradable geothermals at maximum upgrade connected to an infinite lava loop because each wall has its own power source. This room uses a lot of power. But I like, whenever I build a compact machine, I like the power sources for that to be inside. Because if I want to break it and pick it up, I want to work wherever I set it down. I could pick it up and I could take it to the hunting dimension right now and it'll work as soon as I get there. So this is what's gathering all of my all of that stuff. Now, once we exit out, there's 3 different types of materials that are found in that. There's the type of materials that you would smelt into an ore. There's the type that wrong thing. There's the type that you would have to put on the ground and break, like diamond or coal or emerald. And then there's just the stuff you don't need to do anything with. Glowstone is fine as it is. Rock crystal ore, if you break it, you get crystals that you use for astral sorcery. But if you have a machine break it for you, it does not produce any crystals. You have to break it yourself. So I don't want that going where the other breakable blocks are because I have it running differently. So these are the smelters. They run one location. Breakables go another direction. And then these 2 go directly into my inventory. The ones that are smeltery or smeltable come over here and run through a manufactory. The manufactory, I ran out of fuel again, runs into this, which is a red matter furnace, but you can use any furnace you like, but it's very, very fast. The reason I'm doing it this way is if you run it through a manufactory first, every ore block turns into 2 powders, which gives you 2 ingots for every block. Instead of if you just smelt it as a block form, you only get 1. Hey, don't mess with stuff. Cats. So this is producing a very large amount of materials for me and pumping it right into my system. I'll give you an example real quick. I have never handmade a single piece of titanium, but I have over 120,000 ingots just from that machine because it gets pulled in very, very quickly. Now the breakable items, I said we'd look at this a little bit later. The breakable items go here. So they go into this chest and they go into a block placer, which puts it down. The block miner breaks it. The item collector picks it up and then puts whatever it is, coal, redstone, like that. It breaks it, picks it up, and puts it into my system. The best part of this is none of these blocks require power. So I have no RF running to this at all. It is 100% free. And then a lot of these blocks, when you break them, give you XP. So I've got an experience pylon there being pulled in. I've got over 2 million experience in a black hole tank. So that's producing a lot of experience for me should I need it for something. Let's see here. Keybind to print using the copy-paste machine. I'll be honest, I don't use it ever. So I don't have one specifically. You should be able to go into options, controls, and let's see, is that in gadgets? I can't remember what that's a part of. No, it is not. I apologize. I can't remember what mod pack that's from, but it should have it listed in here, and you can change it to whatever you'd like. I don't use it, so I don't have one specific at this point. And Keegan says, wow, I just found your video on ME Networks, and you happen to be online. Yep, I stream 5 nights a week, and then Sundays I stream 2 or 3 times. So I try to stream as much as possible. Little Peso, yo, hey, how's it going? Where are you getting ore from? Yeah, I can show you that again real quick. So over here, inside this compact machine, I have a laser drill farm. So this compact machine is just constantly pulling different ore out of the void and producing it into my system. So I didn't have to mess with that at all. Am I an Android? No. When we started this playthrough, I was given a couple challenges. One was not to become an Android, and the other was not to use mystical agriculture. So I haven't used any of those. So just a little bit of challenge, just to add a little something to the game. Did I see your last one in the forge? Use clear pipes and pump lava through them. That would look sick. We could do something with that. I think we could do something with that. I'm early Sky Factory 4. I think it's early, and I haven't even yet started farming stuff. Agriculture is just a little bit... Yeah, mystical agriculture is OP, and I love it. But I rely on it heavily normally. If you check, I have tutorials on automating farming and mystical agriculture. I'll put them in a compact machine and have 3 separate farms for 3 separate items automatically crafting into ingots, so I never have to touch it. Doesn't take long for that to really become overpowered. Hello, your tutorials are always very helpful. Thank you. Well, you're very welcome, Mamozak. Thank you very much for saying that. And Little Piso, thank you for all the guides. I just got my simple storage set up with a bunch of bonsais, running to it in 2 cobble gens and my blaze spawner. Nice. What do I use to power all my machines? So most of the time, this is what I use. Upgradable geothermals. If you fill it with 4 stacks and you put it on an infinite lava loop, which is a cobblestone generator going into an automated user and then putting it into a cauldron, that makes lava, which powers it, and then that power is what runs your automated user. So it's just an infinite loop of lava. That'll produce a lot of power, and you can connect it to a flux network, or you can connect it to energy wireless transfer nodes. And then if you get to the point where it's not enough, you just build another one, or another one, or another one. They're very easy to build. You can get them very early in the game, and they don't take a lot of materials. So making another one to double your power or quadruple your power, very, very quick and easy to do. I'm running everything off of just those 4 right now. Now, later on, I usually work my way up into a nuclear craft fission reactor, because those have the potential to do, of course, drastically more. But I usually do that more for fun, not because I actually need the power from it. I love the magical crops. I normally have mine on auto getting 900k inferior essence per hour. Yep, it's very easy to get that pumping out fast. A molten iron with lava pipes because the darker red. That could look cool as well. Why aren't there smart and dense cables from AP2? That I don't know. I'm not sure why they weren't included if they existed. So now let me show you the next thing that I have. This is my standard base. This is my starter base, if you will. But right now, we're having some fun in the hunting dimension because I don't do much normally in the hunting dimension. So I built this. This is the archive. So what I've built here is a couple different things. This is my head collection. It's something I do in every game I play of Sky Factory 4. And then out here, I'm wrapping armor around. I still got a lot to work on there. Over here, this is everything you can make in Project E, which again, one of the challenges we set for me was to make them all. It ended up not being quite as hard as we thought it was going to be, but we did. And let's see. So this is the upper level. And then we'll go downstairs. If I can find the elevator. There we go. So then we're downstairs here, right? So this is where I keep my bosses from the Twilight Forest. There we have the Moo Shroom guy. I've got a Lich up there. There's my Snow Queen. There's one of the Rams. These are 2 big giant Dravens. So, you know, me, except I'm wearing armor. That's 2 big giant Dravens. One in armor, one in not. And then over here we have Big Squeaky, which is the Urghast from the Twilight. We just recently put him in here. So that's that. I still have a Naga and I have the Abominable Snowman that I have to add in here. I'm going to put one of them up here in a corner, I think. Hey, baby. Sorry. all the kitties are visiting. And the Naga I'm going to build a special room for. So that's what this room is. This is where I keep my minions. And over here, this is the throne room. So this is a room I've just recently built. It was going to be something else, but I liked it a whole lot. So I ended up using it for a different than I expected it to. So this is just my personal throne. That's my Walrus. And what I've done here is every person who joins the channel membership, their name goes on the wall forever, even if they no longer continue it. So yeah, this is all single player. This is just me building. And almost all of this has been, I played some between streams, but majority of this has been done on stream in this series. Because I've streamed other stuff before, but I came back to Sky Factory 4 because it was fun and I missed it. But these are all the people that have joined the membership of the ODG, Only Draven Gaming channel. For those of you interested in that, if you click the join button, it'll show you all the perks that come with it. We do have a Minecraft server for members only. Right now it's Volcano Block, but we're looking to probably change it very soon. We change it every 6 or 8 months. And once we hit 75 members, I'll be getting a second server for members to play on. And that one's going to be a long-term server. We leave it alone for years, and it'll either be Sky Factory or it'll be a vanilla server with custom mods that we want to have in there. And that one will be for long-term stuff. And then the other one will be for switching every 6 to 8 months to give the members different choices. What happened to completing the achievements on the other world? Remember, I lost the other world when the computer problem I ran into a couple weeks ago? I lost that world, so that kind of went kaput. So I'm going to do them all on this one instead, but a lot of those I'm doing off camera. Keegan! Kick-ass! Hell yeah! Welcome! That is awesome. Thank you so much for joining up. There we go. We were just talking about it. Keegan is now one of Draven's Dragons, the name of my membership program. That is very awesome. When did you start with this world? I want to say we started this world, was it around episode 19 or 20? I'd started on a different world, and then I had some problems with my computer, and we lost it, and I'd start over again. So I just continued in the same series. But this one, I'd have to go back and check, but I want to say it was somewhere around Halloween. Maybe a little after Halloween. So I think I've been running this one for about a month and a half tops. Yes, Keegan. Well, hell, you know what? Let's go ahead and get your name on here right now, man. You're right here. Let's get it done. I put, all right, let me see. So this side's next. I do have a pattern here. Right? It doesn't let me, even them out a whole lot, but, it's still cool. I'm sure I spell it correctly. Keegan. Yep. There. That up to 3. Keegan! Kick-ass! Thank you, sir! Happy to have you. That's my Walrus. Yes, very happy to have you. What mod are you using for storage? I use simple storage. I prefer it over any of the other ones. And Keegan, of course, if you are part of our Discord channel, boss. If you're not yet, if you go to my website, onlydraven.com, there's a button at the top of the homepage that'll take you into that. And that's, of course, anyone who wants to join the Discord. It's open to anyone. But once you're in there, if you want to hang out, myself or one of the mods will go in there and bump you up to member status as well, which will give you access to all the member stuff, including the server and things on there. If your name there is different than Keegan, if you want to message myself or the mods, we will get it updated, or I'll do it right after the stream. I don't keep it up, Discord up while I'm playing. Kitties, come on now. You got too many kitties. Too many kitties. Gotta go. It's 5 a.m. and I'm not asleep. Nice to meet you as well, my friend. You have a good day. Your YouTube account is linked to Discord. It should give it to you automatically. I want to say that it is, but I think that only works if the name matches. We've run into some problems with that. But yes, this is where I'm going to put all of the members that join, and hopefully, there's a lot of room here, so hopefully we fill it one day. But that is one step closer to the server. That is awesome. All right, so this is the last room to show you in the archive. That's not it. This is it. So this, as you can see from the blood flowing up the walls, I love it. This is the whole reason I built the thing. So I'm collecting all of the monsters in Sky Factory. I still have many to go. I have a bunch of them in the chest. I just haven't put them in here yet because I have to name them with the name tag so they don't despawn. But this is the Blood Archive, and this is where I keep all of the things that I capture throughout the world that aren't bosses. Those go somewhere else. So yeah, I got lots of extra room to work with. I really like the way the blood turned out, and I have it flowing up the walls instead of just, you know, down. I wanted it comes down here and then it floods back up the walls, which I was very, very happy with how that turned out. Very snazzy. Do I know any good texture packs that work with Sky Factory? I apologize, I do not. I don't use texture packs, and I don't add mods to Sky Factory because so many people come here with questions or asking how to do things. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is what the average person's going to have when they're playing Sky Factory. So I would hate to show a process that had machines or steps or things in it that they can't access with their pack. So I always keep it standard. Sometimes for my own pleasure, I might bounce into something extra, but here on anything that I do stream is always going to be, I guess you'd say, vanilla Sky Factory. How do you power the power box, or do you not play with that? I have played it in a prestige run through. I again powered it with upgradable geothermals. So I had 4 batteries, high capacity batteries, like 100 million minimum. And each battery is being powered by its own upgradable geothermal with full 4 stacks of speed modifiers. And then once it's full, the batteries are full, if you pop the power box, that gives more than enough power plus with what it's making to run it through at least 5 to 10 cycles. At that point, you may want to stop, restart, because when you restart, the batteries are all full again, because that's where they were when you started the power box. So you can stop and start back to full power anytime you like. The batteries are the key to that, so you've always got a lot of power there to run over. You don't have to worry about the geothermals really keeping up, because the batteries are going to do most of the work for the first at least 5 to 7 cycles. But yes, there's that. Ooh, kitty. Hang on, I got a kitty sleeping on my mouse. I had to scooch him. So that's this. And then I have one last thing to show, and that's what we've actually been working on today. I've been building. I figured it was time for me to have a house. So this is nowhere near there. This is a ways from the archive. But I'm going to build myself just my own little Draven space. And each of these rooms is going to lead to a different themed room. Right now, we're going to build a forge. That's what we were looking at when you guys first popped in today. Well, some of you did. I'll go back and show you. So right now we're deciding what textures we want to use for the floors and walls. And for a forge, this is kind of what we're looking at. Except this would be the floor, and then that would be the wall. That's where we were when people asked for a tour. There's that. Do you use compact chests in your storage? Yes, I can show you my storage. So yes, I use compact chests a lot. So this is not my primary. Let me go downstairs. So this is the simple storage room I have built downstairs. The primary storage request table and network master are down here. All of my saplings are here. And then I have all these chests up top. With everything I've done, I started on the left. I've only made it to this one. So I still have all that open. When this gets to the point that it looks like it's almost full, I will tear it all out and completely put all of my simple storage directly inside of a compact machine, which is awesome to have all your storage inside one block. I've done it many times. If you're interested, I have a tutorial on how to do that, how to combine simple storage with a compact machine. It's a blast. Very, very cool. If you're here in the next, I actually got to turn off here in about 10 or 15 minutes. So give me a second and I'll show you what that looks like on a different world I have. Peso, bye Draven. Got to go watch some of your tutorials to figure out how to upgrade and make smart. All right, Peso, have yourself a great one. What is Sky Factory? That I can help you with. So Sky Factory is a mod pack. This is currently Sky Factory 4. Basically, the game works. See this little block of dirt here? That's the source block. So when you start the game, all that exists in all of space, none of this is here, all you have is one dirt block with one tree growing out of it, and you're standing on the top of the tree. And then you break down and you build that tree, or you break that tree down, use the wood to make a little more room, put a sapling in, and grow it again. And over time, by combining different things, you learn to make all the stuff from the different mod packs. So with all of this, I started with one dirt block and one tree. Sky Factory is by far my favorite mod pack I've ever played. It's the main focus of this channel. Although I do stream other stuff as well. I've streamed RL Craft, Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I did Volcano Block. What else did I do in Minecraft? I'm missing one. Galacticraft, I did that. It is a mod, yes. So it's I play off the Twitch launcher specifically, which just recently changed to the Cursed Forge Overworld. So it's free. It doesn't cost anything at all. It doesn't take very long to download it, although some of the things in the game, depending on your computer, might lag a little bit. Some mod packs have a little bit more strain, but it is 100% free if you do it that way. I've been playing it now for years and never had to put a penny into it. And I would say that I believe that it's safe. I've never had my computer hacked, but that it. Antimatter Chemistry. That mod pack is pretty interesting, but the end is almost unobtainable as you need to farm a lot. That's actually on the short list. In the Discord channel, there's a thread specifically where people can recommend mod packs. And then Sunday mornings, that's one reason I got to get off here in a minute, is I'll be back up in about 9 hours to stream again. Every Sunday morning where I am, I'm Eastern Standard Time in the US. Every Sunday morning I stream for 3 hours for those folks who can't normally make it to my regular streams. And right now I'm doing a series called Test Drive, where I take 2 mod packs I've never played before. I give them each an hour and a half. We jump in, fiddle with them, and see if it's something fun. Kind of give everybody a taste if that's something they're looking to do. And then it's potentially something that I may stream once I get tired of Sky Factory 4 again and want to jump into something else. So tomorrow morning, we're going to be streaming, let me grab them again. I'm going to be doing Rustic Waters and Pixelmon Galaxies. The 2 that are going to get an hour and a half each. Someone asked if I've done Stoneblock. That was actually the one we did 2 weeks ago, was one of the test drives. That one I think is a high contender for something I'm going to stream very soon after I get tired of Sky Factory 4. And to answer you, CB, no, you do not need to pay for any of the mods or mod packs that are on this launcher, and it's free to download. If you have a Twitch Prime account, that's also where you'd play all of your Twitch Prime games that you get for free from Twitch. So the launcher comes from the same location. You can download mods to many of those games. Okay, so real quick then, I normally would log off now because it's time to go, but give me a minute here real quick and I will show you real quick how I do a compact machine simple storage. Well, I would, but it's gone. I forgot that I don't have that anymore. Darn it. I'm so sorry. I had forgotten about that. I forgot those worlds crashed, and I've got to see if I can find them in the backup somewhere. But if you look at it, I have a tutorial up for it specifically, how to build a simple storage inside a compact machine. So compact machines are a blast for saving space, and they also really help with the amount of lag that you have because it's hiding visuals that now your game doesn't have to load. So you'd have a compact machine much like this. Inside of it would be all of your simple storage, and then you'd have it sitting here with like a little pole coming out, a little pipe coming out of it with your request table just sitting on top. And you would access it directly through there. And then you can have chests like this that for me, well, that's my overflow, but here's where different materials that my automated processes get kicked into, and then they feed into here, which would automatically go into my simple storage. So everything would be contained inside of one of these blocks, which is these. And I may do that here in the next few minutes, or not next minute, next few streams, because we're at the point we're running out of room, and I think people might like to see it. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I'll be going, thanks for answering. Hey, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining the membership program. We appreciate having you. Looking forward to seeing you more. But yeah, at this point, I am going to call it a day because it's midnight now and I have to get up at 8 o'clock to stream again. So hopefully you will come by and see this in the morning. Even if you don't, if you had a good time today, please be sure to click like. Most importantly, remember to subscribe to the channel so that way you can hang out with us on all of our mighty fun adventures. You can also join our Discord by going to my website, onlydraven.com. There's the link at the very top, a button you can click on that'll take you right in there. It's open to everyone and we would love to have you. And then let's see. You can also find a lot of things on there, like my streaming schedule, specs for my PC, all my socials, things like Twitter @OnlyDraven. You can follow me there. All my videos and tutorials are there. My podcast is there. My store is there with ODG merch, tons of stuff. So something you might want to check out. And then, of course, we have the membership program I mentioned that Keegan has just joined. Again, thank you, Keegan, for being a part of that. Looking forward to hopefully seeing more of you in there. But it was a ton of fun. Wait, also, can the compact things be access transferred to and from outside? Yes, you can. You can access them from outside. You don't have to go inside to do your compact machine by any means. So yes, you can access, depending on what it is, I should say. But with simple storage, yes, you can access it all from outside. All right, thank you all for coming by and hanging with me on this late stream. Tomorrow, again, we've got the AM stream, and then I'm going to eat for 30 minutes because I'm fat, and then I'm going to do another stream, maybe. So we're either going to do, not stream, I'm sorry, but then we're going to have community play day. So come to the Discord. We're going to do either Among Us or Jackbox. Not sure which yet. We'll figure it out in the morning. And then tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central is Merged Worlds, our Dungeons & Dragons story podcast. That will be tomorrow night for about 2.5 hours starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So thank you all for coming. Loved having you here. As always, a special thank you to my members. And those folks who donate and super chat and super sticker. Your support of the channel is overwhelmingly appreciated, and it definitely helps us grow into hopefully a long-term gig so I can hang out with you guys more. And an extra special thank you, as always, to my moderators. Without you, I am nothing. But thank you all again for coming by. Have yourself a great one, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Talk to you later.